HTC Touch Pro 2, expected third quarter 2009. The big brother to the HTC Touch Diamond 2, and the replacement for the HTC Touch Pro. The new HTC Touch Pro 2 is a highly advanced Windows mobile device with a slide-out QWERTY keyboard and a very large display. The Touch Pro 2 has had something of a radical makeover from the old handset. Going against conventional mobile phone design, the Touch Pro 2 is actually significantly larger and heavier than the original Touch Pro, and with good reason. The biggest change is the screen, now a big 3.6-inch 800 by 480 pixel touchscreen panel, compared to the much smaller 2.8-inch display on the old Touch Pro. The keyboard is also larger and has good spacing between the keys. Another unusual feature is the inclusion of a conference-quality speakerphone system called Straight Talk. The idea here is that the Touch Pro 2 can be used for audio conferences in a meeting room, while maintaining the sort of quality you would expect from a fully featured conference phone. For some reason, the 5-megapixel camera from the Touch Diamond 2 did not carry over to the Touch Pro 2, so we're stuck with the same 3.2-megapixel device as before. And the navigation key has been removed from the front of the phone in order to fit the large screen. Underneath the screen is a touch-sensitive slider which acts as a zoom control, although with a screen this large you may not need it very often. The Touch Flow interface on the Touch Pro 2 has been enhanced for finger control, and Touch Flow is now much more widely used throughout the phone. You will rarely come face-to-face with a standard Windows interface unless you need it. This is a big device, almost up to the size of the Nokia E90 communicator. In fact, the Touch Pro 2 is one of the few phones that can outcompete the E90 in terms of keyboard and screen quality. The Touch Pro 2 also has a passing resemblance to the upcoming Nokia N97, but beats the N97 when it comes to screen resolution. Other features in the Touch Pro 2 include GPS, a versatile multimedia player, FM radio, the comprehensive software suite you would expect with Windows Mobile 6.1, stereo Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, dual-band HSDPA and HSUPA plus quad-band GSM. Internal RAM is a very useful 288 MB. Audio output is via the hated USB port that HTC insists on putting in everything. Another downer is weight. The Touch Pro 2 weighs a stonking 175 grams and measures 116 by 59 by 17 millimeters. Before you complain about the massive size of the Touch Pro 2, consider how feature-rich this phone is, and even at this size it is still a lot lighter than the E90. At Mobile Gazette, we like phones like this a lot. The 800-pixel wide display is absolutely ideal for web browsing, and the large QWERTY keyboard makes text input very easy. HTC say that the Touch Pro 2 should be out in the summer, but did not give any guidance on price. Our guess is that the Touch Pro 2 will retail for around €700 to €800 when it comes out.